Hello students, let us talk about chapter 2 component of food. In this chapter we'll learn about various components of food like carbohydrates, fats, vitamins and minerals. We'll also learn about some other important components of food, that is roughage and water. In this chapter we'll also learn about the importance of a balanced diet. We'll also get to know about the diseases that are caused due to deficiencies of various components of food. Dear students, we know that the food we eat gives us energy and provides nourishment for proper growth and development. This is because the food that we eat provide different nutrients like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Moreover, nutrients also provide some additional components like water and roughage. Let us discuss different types of nutrients one by one. Carbohydrates. There are certain energy-giving foods and carbohydrates is among one of them. The energy obtained from food, for example carbohydrates, is used for doing different activities. For example, doing work, walking, running and other routine activities. Carbohydrates are of two types, simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates. These carbohydrates provide instant energy, meaning we feel energetic as soon as we consume them because they digest quickly. They are broken down, means they are converted into simple substances, generally glucose, which is readily absorbed by blood. Example of simple carbohydrates. Sucrose, that is table sugar, the sugar that we add in desserts, tea, etc. Lactose, the sugar found in milk. Fructose or maltose, the sugar found in fruits and vegetables. Glucose, all are examples of simple carbohydrates. Complex carbohydrates. When we consume food containing complex carbohydrates, they take longer time to digest. These carbohydrates are first broken down into simpler substances like glucose by our body and are then absorbed by our blood to provide energy. Starch is a complex carbohydrate and is enough to fulfill our daily carbohydrate requirement. It means that food containing starch provides us enough carbohydrates for the day. Examples of starchy food are corn, rice, wheat, bread, potato and many more. It is a good practice to include carbohydrates in our daily routine. But be careful not to consume carbohydrates in excess as they get converted into fats and are stored in the body. Fats. Another example of energy-giving food is fats. Fats release more energy than carbohydrates. It is important to take fats in moderate quantities as fats are essential for our body. Fats form a layer under our skin and provide us warmth. Fatty tissues formed around eyes and kidneys after consuming fats offer protection to these organs by acting as shock absorbers. Sources of fats. Fats can be provided by animals and plants. Butter, ghee, fatty meat, eggs are obtained from animals. Plants provide us vegetable oil that behaves as fat. Groundnut oil, coconut oil, mustard oil, sunflower oil, nuts such as almonds and cashews are all sources of fats. Eating too much of fat-rich food makes us overweight and lead to a condition called obesity. Consumption of excess fat can cause deposition of a chemical called cholesterol in our arteries and make them narrow, making the flow of blood in the arteries difficult and may even lead to heart attack. Dear students, this is enough for today. We'll continue further in our next audio. Thank you and goodbye.